This is the closest I'm going to get to like a phalanx formation sort of thing. This is such a powerful position. I don't know why I don't see anybody ever do this. Hey guys, Azrael here, and welcome back to Pixel Dungeon VR. Before we start today's video, I want to address the elephant in the room. You'll see the second video on Friday. The first video will be out today. And yeah, that's all I've got for now. Now, I know I said I'd do a video on the skins. However, I ultimately scrapped the idea because I didn't like how critical I was of them. Between that and the pay-to-win debate happening in the Discord server at the time, I decided not to cover them. I can understand some of the frustration with the DLC, but I personally see no harm in it. I mean, plenty of people have been asking for the devs to make it easier for us to get boss weapons, so that's one way, I suppose. Perhaps I can make a video discussing the boss weapons as a whole and the state of the game. If anyone's interested in that, let me know down in the comments. With that out of the way, on to today's run. In this run, I decided to use the wand, a weapon that I largely wrote off due to its low damage. But is it really that bad? Prep this corner. Mini boss? No, okay, good. Last run in this run. That goes. I think what I'll do. Hey. Oh, ow. This one that sucks. Behind it. Just let me get surrounded. I really got I really have to get used to aiming this thing. Despite my Arcane Fount only having 2 stats on it, I was determined to make it work. Enjoy the video. Might as well give this another go. That was a quick end to that run, and I learned a bit because I learned now that I literally cannot hit the Knight Commander if they have their just definitely going very well. It also is going to be quite here, just beating it on jumps. I'm going to have to get accustomed to game because typically when I play, I'll block and then attack because that's kind of what I do. But in this case, I have to keep my shield up. So I'll also take shots. Ooh, I can do this. If anyone knows just how strong this is, bro, this is actually, hold on, this, might have discovered some tech here. I can just put the shield in front while we things from here. So I can treat it kind of like a spear would, like you would with a spear. Because the way you use a spear, for example, just to show you real fast, is you'll have the spear here, shield here, so the shield protects you while you charge in. However, in this case, I'm putting the shield forward and the wand behind. Because the projectile goes through the shield, that means that I can use the shield for protection at all times while having the wand prepped for damage. It's pretty neat. Tell you learn new things about this game. I learned things about this game, but there are certain things I just have not tried by virtue of not being interested in them. Also, laser beams cannot be blocked by the beams, so gotta just dodge those. Okay, next room. And we're just gonna try this. So essentially I'm gonna be like a charging phalanx, except I'm not actually charging. I'm using the shield to block. Also should mention as well, you probably already know this, but the knights take less damage from magic, ranged weapons in general. So yeah, that's gonna make things a lot more easy. But I'm just trying to focus on this here, because I have to play this much slower than I usually would. I can't just run in. Because normally I would just kind of run in and deal damage from here. I'd much slower, much more methodical, and much more careful because there's a charge to this thing. You have to be a lot more purposeful with your shots because you have a lot more downtime. Of course, I could switch to the mace, but what's the fun in that? So let's see if there's anything up here to take care of. Oh, there isn't. Very good. And also, I found one. Aiming this thing is also going to be a little tricky, but I'm sure I'll get better at it the more I do it. Oh, they wrapped around. That's so weird. I've never seen them wrapped around before like this. Also, enemies like that will pounce on you. You have to don't be annoying, because you have to be able to extract it. Also, it's a good thing he's on the wall. Oh, well, he was trapped against the wall, it looks like, because I think he jumped into the wall. What also helps me out a ton here is that I can still block his poison field with my shield. Okay, that's going backwards. Let's go this way. See what's in behind this door. Maybe it's another mini boss. No? Okay, fine with me. Fine, so. Enemy. Like, so man, it'll be better than I expected it to be. You're telling me these aren't hitting. Okay, there we go. I guess because I'm hitting the wall behind him, I'm not really getting hit. Oh shoot, hold on. Treat. It's a good thing. Just come on. Go. Okay. Yeah, I gotta be much more slow and fast. Okay, being banned. Let's build the shield back to the power position. Did you know that you can front and it creates a cone? Too bad I can't smash. An apple. If anyone's, I don't know if anyone has ever actually used this shield before in real life or seen how bad, but it's one thing that is that when you have a shield out like this, it creates an area, a wide area your opponent cannot hit. And that's why, if you notice the way his when he tried to strike me with a thrust, because the shield is out like this, he can penetrate through my defense. And if I hold it slightly higher, I can also catch downward strikes much easier. Prep this corner. Mini boss? No, okay, good. Last run this way. That goes. I think what I'll do. Oh, ow. This one that sucks. Behind it. Is we get surrounded. I really got to I really have to get used to aiming this thing. So I will say the only weakness to the cone of defense is it does obstruct your vision. So yeah, there's also that. I would take this bomb just in case, because there is a chance I might need to be able to stun something. Even though I have the mace, I'm going to try not to use it. So I think I'm starting to get the hang of shit. What? Y'all saw that. There we go. It literally just went through the floor. I can also just bang him with the shield, but well, I have to come back once we get this chest. Also, before I go, let's see if I can do this without getting hit. Okay. Cool. No hits and no dashes needed. You just gotta be careful and patient. Okay. Oh, mini boss time. Please only be one. Two. Come on. Only one this time. What's up? Oh, God. What's happening? Oh. Oh. Holy. When the mother is on me, rather than just high ground. Ooh, Lee. Oh, that is good. Pounding. Okay, picks him up. We have a bomb. And go ahead and bomb this. Careful here. Good thing he can destroy bosses. Alright, we're gonna just stay charged and just read his sword. Okay. You can only get 2 shots meaningfully against the table, which sucks. And the cool thing is I barely have a movement. Look at that. Ooh. That will get out of many points. That's cool. Okay, and we got a key, so let's go back and open that chest. That was cool. I realized partway through that I have actually 2 chests to get, so I figured I might get the other key first and then circle back. Ooh. Problem is this not work really well. Also, it doesn't appear that attacks from the wand can trigger their backpacks to explode like the other weapons can, like melee and ranged. Barely. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, I think I'm starting to get the hang. Well, my arm is getting tired, I should say. Oops. My brain is also getting tired because it's recording 9 at night. Since I just had to try this out. Okay, there we go. That's 2. I think having your wand just prepped at all times to have. No key? Okay, well, maybe it's in the second part of this room? Question mark. Is there even a chest here? There is not. So maybe in the next room? Question mark. You mean I can fly? Any knights beside me or knights not attacking you? Yep. He did it to himself by picking the high ground. It also should mention it does help to have reflect damage on your shield, because then you could still do a tiny bit of damage when you block their stuff. Okay, so it's definitely in here, because this is the mini boss room. Only these guys spawned. Let's see. See if I can kill these now. Get to me. Okay. Another game, ring around the roots. Let's see these guys. Okay. Really, second worst thing is the first. No, you don't. That's what he's trying to do. You're trying to do too, and you're not going to do it. Okay, 1. Almost got one. Oh, come on. That had to have hit. There's no way that didn't block. What? Where's he hitting again? Okay, what's he doing? Okay, there we go. Let's take 4. At this rate, he's gonna die to reflect damage more than die to reflect it. See? What did I tell you? The first one was a lot cleaner than the second. And where is it? There we go. I'm definitely gonna need this damage root. Because trying to beat the boss without it. Guys, it's been a long day. Anyways, let's just go get these keys to their chests and get the map out of here. I'm just recording and ready for bed. Okay, so I'm back. Let's see if I can do this once again where I don't take any damage. So we're going to play this very carefully because I don't want to use any resources. However, it's much harder to do this dashless. So, I'm going to open this thing. Also, I've been thinking, for one, I'm definitely going to need this, so thank God for that. And for two, I also noticed that I think it might be a good idea to spend some time in dungeons, see if I can get another one of these with a third slot, because unfortunately mine only has 2. So I might end up doing that off camera, see if I can find a third one, and see what else I can do with this weapon. Because honestly, I'm impressed. This weapon's a little better than I was originally saying. Now, does that mean that I still don't think it's the weakest weapon in the game? No, I still think this is easily the game internally. However, in terms of utility, it's not as bad as I thought. Unfortunately, the second chest is in my room, so I don't have to go very far from this one. I will say, as well, that this run was a bit more challenging. I think it's because I'm using a weapon that I'm not really used to using, and because of the limitations of the wand, which we spoke about. So this has been quite an interesting video. And I think it's moments like this and runs like this I still play this game, is because there's a lot that I still haven't done yet, you know? And because of that, it inspires me to not only make content, but also just try things out, you know? Because this was a spur of the moment idea. Okay, here's time for the real test. Ooh, I'm a little worried. This is going to be a little difficult. I only have a single damage root and a single defense root. I'm not really worried too much about blocking him because I know how to block his hits. I'm just worried about, am I going to do enough damage? Because this thing is pretty severely underpowered compared to most of them. But here we go. Also, not to mention that fully I only did 81 damage. So, 22. Well, once again, Tone. He's unlike his moves, I can actually swing his hits. Bro, look at this. I'm barely doing 20 damage to this man. Because unfortunately, this man can card count out of this. I guess it's saying to get more. But this is. I'm gonna go fight it, whether or not I am or not. So, I am fighting because, okay, I'm thinking next time. I almost have this. I will say I need to my turn to draw my mace. So I'm fighting every urge in my body to draw. Okay, he's on his. Maybe I should have taken off to fight him. He's half, guys. Quickly half. Nice, it's officially half. We did it. Let's go. Okay, I don't want to actually die to him, so I'm going to throw damage shoot out. Different fades now. I think you saw it. 183. You tell me 183 is the highest I can go on. I really hope. I will do it.
You guys done that first. Yes, I was dead. No, I.
So, I do actually get Oh,
Yeah. We're almost there, guys. We're right down. Dang, I wish I had flames. Oh, 5 second one, bro. Let's just go. He's almost like bounce. These pictures are full.
yes. Finally, I'm free. Finally, you have no idea how happy I am for him to be dead. My arm is tired. That was a crazy fight. So, leave a like for that. Please consider solving and see what other tips things I decide to do. That was horrible. Give me that. And I got a spear out of it. Probably the most goated elemental weapon. I just kept going. Man. If the devs are watching this video, please, Self-Life devs, please, listen to me. Listen to me. Buff this thing. This thing needs a buff. It does no damage, please. At least let it hit for 200. If it at least hits for 200, that's something. You saw how much I was aiming for in this. You saw how long this fight was. I'm getting out of here. That was painful. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I will say I'm actually surprised because my initial thoughts on this thing were not very high, so I didn't expect to actually beat the boss there, despite how much I struggled. I think that has more to do with the fact that I only have 2 slots on my wand, and less to do with the wand itself, although I still stand behind my statement that the wand is the weakest legendary in my opinion. Its base damage is the highest, however, because it lacks any sort of scaling, I mean, the only thing you really get is like, what, 10% from the passive skill tree? And thanks to that, the damage doesn't go much higher. So if we look at it here, you'll notice, let me show you real fast. Don't mind the music in the background. If you can see that, the base damage of the wand is only 112. And yeah, mine only has 2 stacks. That said, because of that, it really makes it hard to do meaningful damage with the roll that I have. I mean, I have the bigger AoE, which is nice. The damage isn't that much more. I mean, you saw how much damage I was doing to that boss. Not much at all. I will also address the reason I'm using the skin along with these weapons is because, well, it's Christmas while I'm recording, so I wanted to extend a very Merry Christmas to all of you and to thank you all for watching my videos, because this is what, my 4th video, and you guys have watched a fair bit more. There's a fair bit more of you guys watching these videos than I initially expected, so I thank you all for that, for supporting me, and I hope you continue to support what I do going forward as I come up with new video ideas for you guys, because as I said, I'm at the point in this game where I don't really have much to grind for, so I'm just kind of making content just for the fun of it, to show you guys some wacky stuff you can do in this game. You know, I do have a video series in the works, so stay tuned for that. I'll probably do that starting in the new year, but for now, that's all I've got. I've been Azrael, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Until then, farewell.